Ставки сделаны. Тема маршалы. И вот вопрос. Последним иностранцем, награжденным орденом Победа, стал этот маршал. Впоследствии глава государства. Время. Время истекло. Давайте ознакомимся с ответами наших игроков. Ответ Андрея. Монтгомери. Нет, конечно. Ответ неверный. Ставка. Ва-банк. Все зависит от ответа и ставки Романа. Роман. Эйзенхауэр. Был главой государства, да, стал в результате главой государства, маршалом не был. Ответ неверный. От ставки все зависит. Ставка все-таки поосторожнее. И Роман побеждает в нашей сегодняшней игре. Правильный ответ вы же, наверное, хотите знать. Это Иосип Броз Тито. Был и маршалом, и впоследствии стал главой Югославии. Ну что ж, Андрей, большое спасибо за игру. Роман, вы победили в нашей сегодняшней игре. И с вами увидимся через одну игру. Дорогие друзья, вам огромное спасибо за внимание. Всего доброго. Увидимся. Пока.
Hi there, welcome back to Around the World with me, Aaron Ogunkeye. These are the top stories. For now, ignoring Western demands, he agreed to that 30-day unconditional ceasefire. Vladimir Putin instead proposes direct talks between Moscow and Kyiv in Istanbul on May the 15th. The Ukrainian president welcoming the offer, though he said that he would only accept it if Russia commits to that 30-day ceasefire starting as early as Monday. Less than 24 hours after the surprise truce was reached between India and Pakistan, meanwhile, fears already about whether or not it will hold. People on both sides of the line of control dividing Kashmir reporting heavy exchanges of fire overnight. And thousands of Catholics gather in St. Peter's Square to catch a glimpse of Pope Leo XIV, the new pontiff delivering his first Sunday noon blessing from the loggia of St. Peter's Basilica, appealing to world leaders to end wars and calling for authentic, lasting peace in Ukraine and Gaza. But first, then, in an initiative that has been welcomed by Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin this Sunday proposed direct talks with Ukraine in Istanbul on May the 15th. Now, his offer came a day after the leaders of France, Germany, Poland, and the UK met with Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv, during which they urged the Kremlin to agree to a 30-day unconditional ceasefire or face more sanctions. Volodymyr Zelensky welcomed Putin's offer, though he said it will only be on the condition that Moscow accepts that U.S.-backed proposal. Emily Boyle.
In the early hours of Sunday morning, Vladimir Putin hosted a press conference from the Kremlin to respond to Western leaders who gathered for a summit in Kyiv a day earlier. The Russian president rejected the European ultimatum for a ceasefire, but proposed holding direct talks with Ukraine this week.